Would you believe you're probably throwing away $500 every single month when you travel? I'm not talking about big splurges or luxury hotels. I mean small, everyday habits that quietly drain your wallet. But here's the good news. If you flip those habits, you can save that same $500 while still enjoying your trip, sometimes even more. Today, I'll show you the daily travel habits that consistently put money back in my pocket, and they can do the same for you too. Hey guys, I'm Matt. Welcome back to Places to Go. I've lived and traveled all over the world, and along the way, I've picked up a few tricks that make travel not just easier, but cheaper. In this video, I'm breaking down 9 daily habits that can easily save you $500 or more every month while you're on the road. These aren't sacrifices, they're smarter ways to travel. So let's jump in. Habit number 1, always carry a reusable water bottle. One of the easiest money leaks when you travel is bottled water. Airports, hotels, convenience stores, they'll happily charge you $2, $3, or even $5 a bottle. Do that a couple of times a day and you're spending close to $100 a month just on water. Here's the fix. Travel with a reusable water bottle. Most airports now have refill stations, and in many countries, tap water is perfectly safe to drink. Even when it's not, you can pick up a cheap filtration bottle or just buy larger jugs at the grocery store and refill from those. The habit is simple. Fill up before you leave your hotel or Airbnb, refill again during the day, and stop paying tourist prices for something as basic as water. By the end of the month, you've kept anywhere from $60 to $100 in your pocket, and you're helping cut down on plastic waste too. That's a win-win. Habit number 2, grocery runs instead of eating every meal out. Now don't get me wrong, one of the best parts of travel is food. I love eating out, trying new restaurants, and exploring local markets. But if you're eating every single meal at a cafe or restaurant, you're easily spending 2 or 3 times more than you need to, maybe even as much as 5 times more. Here's the habit. Make a quick grocery run at the start of your trip. Stock up on basics for breakfast, snacks, and maybe a couple of easy meals. Things like fruit, yogurt, bread, cheese, or even just instant noodles for backup dinner. Let's do the math. Breakfast at a cafe might run you $8 to $12 a day per person. Multiply that by 30 days and you're spending $300 or more a month. Buy groceries and you can cover breakfast and snacks for the entire month for under $100. That's a savings of $200 or more just by shifting 1 meal a day. You're still eating out for lunches and dinners, enjoying the local cuisine, but you're cutting the cost in half. And honestly, it feels great to have something simple at home when you don't feel like going out. Habit number 3, use public transit instead of taxis or Ubers. This one's huge. When you're in a new city, it's tempting to just pull out your phone and grab an Uber or hop in a taxi. It feels convenient, but those fares add up fast, especially in places where airport rides alone can cost $40 to $60 each way. The habit to build is this. Learn the local transit system on day 1. Almost every city has a metro, tram, or bus network, and you can usually buy a daily or weekly pass. Instead of spending $10 to $20 a day on ride shares, you might spend $30 to $40 for an entire week or even month of unlimited rides. Not only does this save you $150 to $200 or more a month, it gives you a more authentic experience. You're riding with locals, getting a better sense of the city, and sometimes even discovering spots you wouldn't have seen otherwise. And here's the bonus. Walking to and from stations means you get a little exercise and burn off those extra travel calories. Your wallet and your waistline will thank you. Habit number 4, walk more. One of the simplest and cheapest travel hacks is just walking. I know it sounds obvious, but most people underestimate how much money they burn on short rides. That $8 Uber to go a mile, do that a couple of times a day and you've blown $200 this month without even realizing it. Instead, make walking part of your daily travel habit. Not only does it cost nothing, but it's the best way to actually see a city. You stumble across street art, hidden cafes, local shops, parks, things you'd completely miss if you were stuck in the backseat of a car. Here's how I do it. I set a rule for myself. If it's under 20 minutes on foot, I walk. If it's a little further, I'll check if there's a bus or metro. By the end of the month, you've saved another $50 to $100 just by using your legs. And the bonus, walking helps balance out all of those croissants, pizzas, or tacos you're definitely going to be eating along the way. Habit number 5, Make coffee where you stay. Here's a sneaky expense that adds up fast. Coffee. I love grabbing a Americano or a cappuccino at a cafe just as much as anyone. But if you're doing it 2 or 3 times a day at $4 or $5 a cup, that's $150 or more a month just on caffeine. My fix? I travel with an AeroPress in my suitcase. It's small, lightweight, and makes a killer cup of coffee anywhere in the world. A buddy of mine, Daniel, takes it one step further. He carries a travel-sized hand grinder so he can buy fresh beans locally and grind them on the spot. Honestly, after seeing his setup, I'm convinced, and I'm buying the same grinder he uses. Do the math. A month's worth of beans and a little brewing effort might cost you $20 to $30 total. Compare that to $150 or more in cafe runs, and you're saving well over $100 a month without giving up your morning ritual and probably getting better coffee. And here's the bonus. When you do go out for coffee, it feels like an experience instead of a necessity. That way you get the local vibe and still keep your budget in check. Habit number 6. Laundry Smart. One of the sneakiest travel ripoffs is hotel laundry. I've seen shirts priced at $8 to wash. Do a week's worth of clothes and you've burned through $100 without even realizing it. Here's my routine. I always pack a few Woolite travel detergent packs. They're small, cheap, and perfect for those times when I don't have access to a washing machine. I can wash socks, underwear, or even a shirt right in the hotel sink. Hang them up overnight and they're good to go. I also recommend investing in Smartwool shirts, underwear, and socks. They're lightweight, dry quickly, and resist odors better than cotton. That means you can wear them longer between washes and they're easy to clean in a pinch. Now, the reality is laundry costs vary around the world. In Southeast Asia or Latin America, you'll often find places that will wash, dry, and fold your clothes for just a few dollars per bag. Super easy, super cheap. But in Europe, Australia, and New Zealand, those services aren't nearly as common. And when they do exist, they're expensive. That's when Woolite packs, Smartwool clothing, and the occasional laundromat really save you. By staying out of hotel laundry services and being a little more self-sufficient, you can easily save $50 to $100 a month or even more and still have clean clothes on the road. Habit number 7. Pack smart to avoid extra fees. Here's a habit that can save you money before your trip even begins. Pack smart. Airlines are making billions from baggage fees, overweight charges, extra bag fees, even carry-ons with some budget airlines. And most of it is avoidable. Before every trip, I weigh my suitcase at home with a simple luggage scale. I guarantee that $10 gadget has saved me thousands of dollars from overweight charges more times than I can count. I also use packing cubes, not just for organization, but because they help me see if I'm cramming in too much. And here's the other trap. Forgetting essentials. If you don't pack sunscreen, adapters, or a rain jacket, you'll end up buying them at tourist prices, usually double what they cost back home. By packing light, weighing your bag, and double checking essentials, you can easily avoid $50 to $100 in fees and last-minute purchases every month. That's money you can keep for the fun stuff instead of handing it over to airlines and overpriced souvenir shops. Habit number 8. Yeah, 8. Use local SIM or eSIM. One of the sneakiest travel costs is your phone bill. If you stick with your home carrier's international roaming, you're probably paying $10 to $15 a day. That's $300 to $450 a month. And the kicker, you don't need to. The smarter habit is to use a local SIM or eSIM. Most newer phones like my iPhone 15 Pro, which isn't even the current iPhone, can handle multiple eSIMs. Mine supports up to 8, and you can use 2 at the same time. That means I can keep my US number active while adding local data plans wherever I travel. For example, I have T-Mobile in the US, which gives me free international roaming in most countries. That's already great, but when I moved to Colombia, I added a local plan for about $12 a month. Now I can use my Colombian number for local calls and data and still receive messages and calls on my US number at the exact same time. The result, I'm saving hundreds of dollars a month compared to international roaming, and I get the convenience of having both numbers live on one phone. So if your phone supports it, and it probably does, make eSIMs part of your travel routine. Download one before you leave or grab a local plan when you land. Either way, you'll keep more money in your pocket and stay better connected. Habit number 9. Plan free activities daily. Here's a habit that makes your trip better and cheaper. Plan at least one free activity every single day. It's easy to get caught up in $20 museum tickets, $50 guided tours, or expensive attractions. Do a few of those a week and suddenly you've added hundreds to your budget. But almost every destination has amazing free experiences. Museums with free days or hours, walking tours that are tip-based, city parks, street art districts, and local markets. And check this one out in Singapore. It's amazing. Even just wandering through a neighborhood with a camera can be a highlight. If you intentionally build a free activity into each day, you save $5 to $20 daily. That's $100 to $200 or more over a month. And honestly, some of my best travel memories didn't cost a thing. When you combine this with the other habits, groceries, transit, coffee at home, smart packing, you're suddenly $500 or more richer every month without feeling like you sacrificed anything. So let's recap. Here are 9 daily travel habits that can save you $500 or more a month. Carry a reusable water bottle, do grocery runs instead of eating every meal out, use public transit, walk more, make coffee where you stay, do laundry smart, pack smart to avoid fees, use local SIMs or eSIMs, plan at least one free activity a day. None of these make you feel like you're missing out. In fact, most of them actually enhance the travel experience. But together, they put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket every single month. So here's my question for you. What's your best money-saving travel habit? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to share the ideas with the whole community. And if you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button and join my newsletter, The Passport. It's packed with tips and tools to make your travels cheaper, easier, and way less stressful. I'm Matt. This is Places to Go. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care.